It's Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, U.S. scientists repeat fusion ignition breakthrough for second time. For the second time since December of last year, U.S. scientists at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California have achieved net energy gain in a nuclear fusion experiment, achieving a higher energy yield than the first time around. This is still very much an experiment and not an indication that we will see commercial-grade fusion energy anytime soon. But net energy gain is an important milestone in the development of fusion technology for energy production, as it means they've been able to get more energy out of the process than they put in. As in the previous experiment, scientists used lasers to fuse two light atoms into a denser atom, releasing energy as a consequence of that fusion, and that achieved what's called fusion ignition, allowing them to produce 3.15 megajoules of energy from the 2.05 megajoules that were injected via laser. From the New York Times, Imran Khan sentenced to prison. The former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, has been sentenced to 3 years in prison and was arrested on Saturday, sparking protests and calling into question his political future. Khan has led a colorful life, having been a cricket star before becoming the 22nd Prime Minister of Pakistan, a position from which he was ousted by the first ever successful no-confidence motion in the nation's history in mid-2022, which was followed by charges under Pakistan's anti-terror laws, a ruling that he could not hold public office because of dishonest behavior tied to the receipt and selling of gifts he was given while in office, and an apparent assassination attempt at a political rally last November. Khan was arrested last May on corruption charges, which led to nationwide protests and the ransacking of military installations, and he has now been sentenced to a prison term that's being seen as an effort by the nation's military to push him out of the public spotlight. Though Khan remains popular throughout the country, so there is a chance this effort to nudge him aside and keep him out of politics could backfire. And from ABC News, Lithuania declares more than 1,000 Belarusians and Russians to be national security risks. The Lithuanian government has designated more than 1,000 Russian and Belarusian citizens living in the country national security threats, and has said it will be stripping them of their permanent residency permits. This redesignation will impact 910 Belarusian citizens and 254 Russian citizens living in Lithuania, and is based on the evaluation of public and private information, including questionnaires that were sent to these residents asking about their views on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This represents a small fraction of the Russians and Belarusians living in Lithuania, of which there are more than 70,000, and those who have lost their permits will be able to appeal the decision in court. This is being seen as a response to neighboring Belarus's increasing involvement in the invasion of Ukraine and heightened tensions surrounding the Russia-affiliated Wagner mercenary group's relocation to Belarus following an unsuccessful seeming coup attempt against the Russian military establishment and/or government in June. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.